YouTube, welcome back to the Sacred Life channel with Maria. If this is your first time here, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a reading. I haven't done one in a while and I thought it would be perfect to do one because we recently focused on a lot of change, and so I want to make sure that we are in tune with spirit, and so let's hear what their messages are for today. I also got some new cards, and so this makes this reading that much more exciting for me. Today I'll be using my new Sacred Earth Oracle cards. The first message we have for today is centered around time. I love this topic because releasing expectations of my timeline has helped me grow tremendously. Too often, people get extremely obsessive with things happening on their own terms when they decide. However, that prevents life from flowing as it naturally should. Focusing on how behind we are or how behind we think we are, feeling like we can't get enough done in the amount of time we have, is all a completely false illusion. Time is a man-made concept that does not exist. I'm going to read a little message from the book because it describes time, the time concept perfectly. Our beautiful planet is timeless. Earth doesn't know what day it is or what millennium we are in. The calendar we follow means nothing to her. The calendar you follow is simply one way of capturing the passing time. It's a man-made construction, a filter through which we perceive our age or measure the progress of our life. If you think about it, the sunrise doesn't wait for an alarm to ring, and life isn't measured by ticks and talks of the clock. How old would you be if you didn't know your age? If there was no such thing as too early or too late, would that change the way you see yourself? There are no expectations of where you should be right now except for the ones that you're putting on yourself. No milestones, no losing, no winning. There's no race. Time cannot impede the turning of the tide, the changing of a season, or the birthing of a star. Outside of time, this moment is forever. In seeing things like this, the illusion gets lost. Be whole, be present, and therefore be timeless. There is no rush. Bide your time and be ready to act. Observe and use this time that you have to continue to learn and grow. Resist the urge to act before you're ready or to take action before you know exactly what it is you want. You haven't missed your chance yet. Whatever is meant for you cannot be missed. Confidence isn't necessarily being certain of success. It's more so being prepared to give something your best shot. You are constantly protected by a higher power. And so for that reason, it can seem like things are at a standstill, but things are still happening for you. It's said that there's a time, a reason, and a season for everything. When the time is truly right, everything will clear and there will be no obstacles in your way. For now, patience is needed, and that opportunity that you've been waiting for is slowly approaching you. Make sure to use this in-between time to really feel alive and have fun, be happy. You are you in your own right way, not as a reflection of circumstance, expectations, or assumptions. Define and make sure to trust yourself. A clear and simple answer betrays the complexity of an issue. Resist the temptation to take everything at face value. In many situations, things have a lot of layers to them. But because we live in this instant gratification type of a world, we see something at surface value and think that there's nothing more to it, when in reality, we're seeing just the tip of the iceberg. Perspective is important to have because it can help you grow and get deeper in your own layers with your own self. When you reach your core center of love, you're going to see things clearly. The reason it's important to have many different perspectives is because life isn't always going to be roses and butterflies. Sometimes you're gonna have to go through a lot of thorns. And it's in those situations where you really need to have your abundance mindset most strongly. Because when you're riding those rough waves, that positive mindset is the only thing that will get you back on track with love and light. They say that the true character of a person isn't seen when they're at their best. It is seen when they are at their worst. Who are you when everything seems to be going wrong? Do you become your best friend? Do you take care of yourself? Do you nourish your body? Or do you discredit yourself? Do you attack yourself with negative thoughts? It's crucial that you pay attention to your thoughts because they really do become your reality. Remember, whenever you're getting caught up in a negative cycle, to switch your perspective into seeing the glass half full rather than half empty. In the moment, it may seem like you're doing nothing, and yet you are doing everything. Today's crystal wisdom is, I am an expression of the powerful ancient wisdom of my soul. It guides me through life. Thank you so much for watching with me till the end, guys. I hope all of you have a good week, letting go of any expectations you have of yourself, including that timeline. And I hope you see yourself as the divine being that you really are. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Otherwise, I'll see you guys Sunday.